Here now, Younghoe Koo to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This taken in at the 8-yard line. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Okay, ready? 19 Lions. Here we go, set. Check, Bobcat. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Falcons. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Get up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt. Go, Jack. Hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
Back to the air one more time. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Panther 11. Check go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky he at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack mode. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
First rule of backed-up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They send the tight end in motion. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, check that. Let go.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
On the ready. 18 Rattler. Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Pitts. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Set. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Let's go.
It's first down, and they'll run. Whoa. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Washington. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll throw out of the gun. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for London. He's got it! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to try it here again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
17. Commanders 14.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Pitts. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll look to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Let's go now.
Pitts is the man in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now from the gun. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Head the street. Let go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield. So it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's in! Mark Andrews! Touchdown, Falcons! On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Inside the 20. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 50 yards.
19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Washington. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Up the middle they go. Strong. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll give it to Harris again. And this will be a Falcons 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. Oh, into the secondary again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll throw out of the gun. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
They simply just don't have an answer for this guy defensively, Mike. I mean, regardless of who they put on him in man coverage or the type of zone coverage they try to capture him with, they simply can't slow him down, and we've already seen it here today. A fair share of big plays through the air, a couple of which have gone for touchdowns. He's had a couple nice blocks in the run game. I mean, he's really having as well-rounded a complete game that a receiver...
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
He works free, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
His kick is good. That ties the game 31-31.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, it's Harris. Up the sideline to the 40. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 42 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Another run here with Harris. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Second down and 8. Taken down. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down, goal to go.
Let's go now. Shot alert, check go.
On the ground, this is Harris. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
70 Timberwolves. Hot go. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run with Harris. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Bravo 80.
They'll send their tight end left. Now, deep ball for London. That is hard. And he will score again. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. There's that man again. Another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
That's hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time